Dear friends of the Violet Waves Garage, I worked a little bit on the Pansanitor and I soldered the cables to their connections. We have this incoming cable connected here and here. This was the place where we just cut the incoming cables off and now replacing them. And I also added the capacitor by just restoring the old connections. It makes no difference in which direction you turn this capacitor. It works in both, so just place it as you like. And as you see here, I also soldered back this connection that we had before. And on the other side, this is a little bit more complicated. We have here the line, the working power, and we have the neutral, and we have the ground. We have to remember the colors, because the green and yellow is the ground, and these are the working power and the neutral. We need to know this for the proper and right installation of the handle. And this is what we'll do now together, because this is a more complicated activity than the other activities have been. Okay, here is the handle that we have. First, I want to take this handle apart and take the old wiring away. A little bit difficult because everything is a little bit rotten here. So we have two brown ones, which is the working power. Here, one, and the other one is the neutral. We take both off. And now we see a third cable here. This could be our cable for the ground, but we just cut it off too. And I want to loosen this a little bit, so we have something like this here. Okay, now I want to take this old stuff out. You see the cable are really in a bad shape, and maybe I just try to cutting these things away. Now, this is what we are having now, and this is the place where we will add our new cable. Okay, let's start with that. Where is our new cable? New cable is here. So how we proceed? Okay, we want the blue one here, we want the brown one here, and we want the gray, the yellow and green we want in the middle. So the first thing is that we have to de-isolate a little bit the wire, because all those wires have been isolated. So if you want to connect something to these wires, you need to de-isolate those a little bit before, so you really can get a good contact. So, and here we want to solder the cable. Okay, I will make this a little bit shorter, and now take the top away, and here I will do the same and take the top a little bit away. Okay, it looks good. So what I first do, I place these aside, and then I connect the ground with the cable in the middle. And to help me a little bit with this, I'm using here such a material to keep the cable in place, because I don't have 5 hands, even if I wanted, but it would that would look really strange. But I'll try to fix the cable here where the metal wire has been before, and now you see it's much better. So now I want, maybe I need more place here. That's really short. That's really short. Okay. Now I need to have it like this. So I need more place with this one. Okay. Better now. And a typical thing that you always forget. I forgot this one here. Okay. So through this, and now we can start. Okay, good. Doing the same stuff again. Something like this here. Okay. Now fixing the cable again. You see, this is a real complicated activity. Normally the handle is this part of the repair where the most diligence is needed, where you have to be really careful and thoughtful, because this is the part where the problems normally occur during your repair. Okay, now this is the situation we have. We have the black one in the middle, we have the brown one here, we have the blue one here, and we have the green one here. Now we are trying to get this together, which is really complicated. Okay, maybe this looks a little bit like it could work, so I solder it as fast as I can. Yeah. Okay. You see, this one is done. This is ready. Okay, so much for the grounding. Now I want to do the brown cable, and first I want to have a solder point here. This is the first thing that I'm doing. Let's see if I can connect this. Okay. I need to bring this cable into contact with this metal plate here. Oh, wait. Bringing in such solder points on old material is always a little bit difficult activity. It takes some time. We need patience for this. But finally, as you see, it worked. I have got a connection here. Now it's just the blue one that is left. And I am doing the same stuff again. Checking the solder point. Checking the solder point without. Okay. So here we are. Now we need some material here. And now I push this against the place where I want to have this connected. Okay, looks good. So I can take this away. I think this will cause problems. Careful. This will cause problems at the end. So now we have the working power here, the 0 here, and we have the ground here. This looks like a kind of proper installation. This looks good. So, and now we need the cap. And there are some places in the cap where we should bring this keeper in. No, other way around. Okay. Let's try it like this. Bringing the whole stuff. And now this is ready. There is only one part missing. And this is the test. First I will assemble the whole stuff and then I will test it together with you.